Now I request Arindam Mandal sir to come on the dais and give your word of wisdom. But 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁 जरूर बताइएगा sir, which was very interesting. Maybe few principals know about that and maybe few know.
Sure. First of all, a very good morning to everyone present over here in the lovely city of Chandigarh. A heartfelt gratitude to one and all, Ms. Mayor of Chandigarh, the organizers, my distinct fellow mates over the dais, and the galaxy of learned people who are available and gracing this occasion today. I welcome you all to this wonderful event. I believe that I'm already present in front of almost more learned people than I am. It's just that we are a part of the Ministry of Education thanks to the exam system, that even a non-educationist can be part of the education system. But yeah, I feel really privileged here to be present among all the educationists today over there. For me, I'll just keep it crisp and small for what my understanding about the education sector is, and because I come from the innovation cell of Ministry of Education, so I'll give you a few inputs on what exactly happens on the innovation front, because the traditional way of learning is what I believe is now gradually changing, and that's the need of the hour, and where exactly innovation fits in, and in real terms on ground what we are trying to do in terms of innovation. So basically my understanding is education is just not one day thing. Education is a lifelong process, and which is very rightly said, it starts from the womb and it ends in the tomb. So when you are about to be born and from your mother, the education starts from there until your last breath, it goes on, and that's how it always continues. I also believe that education is one of the best investment a man can do, and without education, a man is not a real man. So what turns a human being into a real personality is education for me. That's my belief. Frankly speaking, the design, as I was mentioning about the innovation, the design and the pattern of education has constantly been changing, and it's pretty much evolving, and it's pretty much visible. I'm sure it's visible to you as well. Actually, education is about unlocking the latent potential of any individual. As I was talking about that I am from the innovation cell, I'll just quickly highlight a couple of very interesting things. I'm not sure if you are aware of it, but if you're not, then that will be a piece of information for you. So the first very interesting thing that is in talks and almost about to be implemented is the supernumerary seats for gifted students. So it's been a long time now that only the exams would be, categorizing students as, if they score 99%, they are the top graders, and rest does not have any, worth. So that's where we are trying to change. The Education Ministry and the Government of India. Together they are planning for supernumerary seats for every affiliate, 𝗖𝗍𝒐𝒑 affiliated institutes. There would be two supernumerary seats for gifted childs. So there are particular criteria that you can find on the website, official website, but yes, there will be 2 seats for gifted childs in each institute, 𝗖𝗍𝒑 institutes. Secondly, coming on to the schools. So very, very interesting fact I want to highlight right now is, recently, again, it's on papers and it will be implemented soon, India has become the first country to offer design thinking and innovation subject from 6th standard in CBSE schools. So it's a piece of information for you all. So in entire world, it has not been implemented as a subject, but India has become the first country, and it will be very soon be available on the portal from class 6th. Also, from the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi for Atmanirbhar Bharat, innovation is something that has to be deep-rooted since the inception, and just not for the higher education or the adults. So that is where we are launching very soon the guidelines for schools for promotion of innovation and entrepreneurial skills in studies, with the policy named as National Innovation and Entrepreneurship Promotion Policy. And the feedbacks are open from all the schools currently. The stage is going on where we are taking the feedbacks from all the school dignitaries, all the schools around the country, and we'll be implementing it soon. So that's one phase of innovation. And secondly, as ma'am was rightly said, that we are majorly doing the hackathons part. So hackathons, I'll speak in the layman language. So the entire world currently has some problems or the other. That's the real-time problems. So it's not like on the bookish issues, but there are real-time problems. It could be ministries, it could be private organizations, it could be anything. So hackathons is a concept where we float these problem statements among the countries, among different tracks. So for instance, for higher technical education, for school students, and we allow them to, come up with solutions for these issues. And these have been specifically, the hackathon has been the brainchild of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, where he wanted that ideas should not only come from, a particular level, it should come from the grassroots as well. So hackathon, hence that has been started since then. As we speak, we just recently concluded a 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁. It would be very interesting for the school dignitaries present here. So 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁 was one of a kind hackathon where, all the school students came up from around the country, and they gave very interesting and innovative protocols in the toy. So basically, it was a 36 hours non-stop event where these students were supposed to be at a place and create a protocol, innovative protocol in the toy. So that could be implemented on further grounds. So 𝗘𝗱𝗶𝗁 is one of the things that we have just done. Smart India Hackathon, I would also like to, I think some of you might have heard about it. This time, this is the 5th edition of Smart India Hackathon. And we've got a little bigger with introduction of the school track in it. So again, it has around all the ministries participating and giving the problem statements, and all the school students can now actually put their ideas across in the national level. So that is some piece of information. So that's from the innovation side. I would quickly conclude now, because I've already spoken much, that, for all the participating members here, all the teachers, all the educationists, let's make a culture of innovation in real terms. Let's move from, just creating carbon copies of students to something really new, innovative, and creative. That's how I think successfully we would proudly say that we'll be 𝗟𝗏𝗍𝗲 Bharat, and we'll be presenting ourselves in the podium of the world's biggest, nations. And yes, that's how we'll have our own thing. And to the last, just because we spoke about innovation, so you'll be very amazed to know that India stands 46th in the rank, and it has increased. So initially 3 years back, it was standing in the 80s. Now it is in the 46th, and very soon we see that our India would be in the top 10. So that's how your contribution plays a big role in that. So thank you so much, and all the best for this event, and let's hope to see good things coming up. Thank you so much.